Welcome back for more Luigi's Mansion 3. Now that we've got the 7 button, or I guess that's the button from 7, which is 8. We can do basic addition. We're gonna go there now. It's probably a boo I can get, but we'll get it later. We're on the movie floor, which I think is another one of those floors that they showed off in like early demonstrations. And hey, look at this. It's a kind of I was gonna say claim to fame. That's not really the right thing. It's like a a gallery of everything Next Level Games has done. And if you didn't know, Next Level Games is people who make. They're basically the Luigi's Mansion people now. They made the second one. And this one, I think I already said that. Some nice fire extinguisher money. That's not gonna put out a fire. If anything, that's just gonna make it worse. That's not a good idea. Some of these have coins on them. I wonder if there's a pattern to it. Well, that one's got hinges. Oh no, I just destroyed the Punch-Out one. No! That's the best one! I'm not sure that I can name all of these. You know, obviously you got Mario Strikers, Charged, which I guess they didn't do the original Mario Strikers. There's Dark Moon. That's De Blob, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't know all the games Next Level Games made. That was Punch-Out. Wii, and then this is Federation Force, I think. Metroid Prime Federation Force. You know, everyone's favorite Metroid game. I thought everyone's favorite Metroid game was Metroid Other M. Another little pipe here for Luigi. Let me guess, it's money? It's probably gonna be money. If I had a bet on it, if I bet money on it, yeah, it's money. So not only would I get the money from the pipe, I'd also get money from the bet. That's good gambling right there. I'm clearly a professional. So here's the kind of gimmick of this floor. I was gonna say stage, you know, same difference. TV. You know, we're gonna be like Mike TV now. Except, thankfully, it's gonna work out a whole lot better for us. We get shocked on the nose. Yeah, instead of shrunk, we just get shocked on the nose. But actually, these TVs are teleporters. Which is, why not just have, like, they had teleporters in Dark Moon. I don't know why they had to make them TVs now. That doesn't really help. And then you just pull the glass off of there. I was gonna say Kate. It's just an episode of me saying the wrong things. And I focused hard when I was waiting for this to boot up and get the cutscene of putting in the button to go to end. It's like, okay, just remember this is 3. Don't say 2 this time. Don't almost say 2 again. And then I'm messing up everything else. I didn't mess up Luigi's Mansion 3, but I'm messing up everything else. What are those Smash invitations? Actually, wait. There's probably stuff in the trash can. Yep. Whoa! Where'd that come from? I guess there was a money sack in the trash can. It came out when I also clacked the clacker. So that's cool. Go through the thing. I don't know why you can't go through the thing while sucking. I guess you just suck at sucking while walking. I don't know what that is. I guess the ones in the hall are the Next Level Games ones, and then these ones are kind of just generic movie posters, because I think this is supposed to be King Kong. I don't know what the big foot would be then. There's no famous Bigfoot movie. Or is there? I wouldn't know. I don't watch a lot of documentaries or anything. Before we move on, It's important to note that that rug has its corner turned up. Turned up for what? Well, I'll show you. It's turned up for that. And it also just occurred to me that we collected 2 gems already. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't say what they are. This is if for some reason you can't see what the gems are, they're movie reels. And there's money behind the TV. He doesn't want to come out. Well, fine. Let's go through the double doors. I forgot it was locked. I forgot we got a key. Jeez. It's just going great right now. Well, my throat is like is having one of those days where I repeat one of those, apparently. One of those days where it just doesn't want to say words. The tragedy. Is this my end? Is this what I, Morty, director of the finest films, am destined for? How could I lose it? I am a puny, worthless director. You're not puny, you're bigger than me. Your head is as big as my entire body. That's all. Even if the sparkle from this beautiful button is now nothing but a dull hue. Can I have that? Ah! My bright red megaphone. Where art thou? I would give anything to be able to hold my dear, sweet megaphone again. You really like being loud, huh? What are you, like, early YouTuber? Sick joke. Now this floor is... Well, I want to say non-linear, but not really. There is an order of operations to it. Which also makes it a little bit... It can definitely be overwhelming. I do know someone who, again, not naming names, but I knew someone who struggled on this floor. And I think my brother also asked for help. Just out my brother there. It's okay, he's probably not watching this. Yeah, this floor can be tricky to figure out, for sure. But really, you just want to go around and, you know, look around and more things with round. Just generally be round, I guess. Well, there it is. That must be the megaphone. It's trapped in some spider webs. Sorry I'm not home right now, walking in the spider webs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. That's an unlikely story. Don't listen to that. So we have here a set. Well, all these rooms are sets. And this one's to basically the Honey I Shrunk the Kids. And their money is made of real money. Who would have expected that their money is made of real money? It actually reminds me of how, like, I think there's like a law against, well, you know, a law against counterfeit money, which makes sense. But like, you can't have fake money in movies either. So whenever you see money in a movie, it's real money. I guess that's why they did this. It's because the law said like no counterfeiting. So okay, we'll just make an actual currency this large, and you will actually be able to break it open and spend it when the movie's done. I was gonna say props to the prop creator. Well, I mean, yeah. Of course, they create the props. You would want to have props for making the props. More so, my thinking was like, oh, you know, that's lucky for the prop designer. They get to cash in on their prop when they're done. Just go sell the prop they made. Which I don't know if that's a common practice. I guess I don't know a lot about behind the scenes stuff. Excuse me, there's a burp coming on there. That's why. If I sounded weird. I don't know a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I don't know how common it is for movies to just sell their props when they're done, which would make sense. You know, just make some extra money off of the production. Especially once the film goes big. You make a lot of money off of selling the props. So could you imagine how expensive one of the original lightsabers from episode 4 must be? Like one of the original lightsaber props. I can't imagine. That's how much I bet it is. I can't imagine. So if you go through the TV, I think you can figure out where we end up. We end up back here, and that's going to be the same for all the TVs. So basically, for now, we're just going into each room and activating their TVs. Because we'll pretty much need all the TVs active to be able... Well, we will need all the TVs active to get this done. So, you know, there's no pretty much about it. So we might as well just make our first sweep going around, turning on all the TVs while collecting all the money that they stashed in the sewer? Why is that even real? That shouldn't actually be a hole. Smash some more boxes open. Open more electric panels. I think I want to say one of these has a gem behind it, but probably not. I'm probably misremembering. Oh, there's a gold rat. It knocked over to director's chair. That's fine. He's out in the main room, sulking. I can't think of anything I've ever been like overly distraught to have misplaced. It was pretty sad I couldn't find my Game Boy Micro for the longest time. I was pretty happy when I found that. Bubbles? That's not how that movie goes. It's supposed to be a balloon. I think. I don't know. I never watched it. Or the remake. I was thinking like, oh, I forgot to be specific. No, It is correct. The movie is called It. I didn't even realize I had actually said the title. Because I didn't actually mean to say the title there. I didn't mean to just say It. Speaking of Steven Spielberg movies, it's E.T. and a gem goob. Get back here. Ah, I screwed up the slam. Dang it. You get back here. Stop running away. Running away wouldn't feel the same unless you hit a midfield last resort. Ugh, I cannot say words fast enough for some of those songs, man. For some of Slipknot's songs. They're too fast for me. It's like Nero Forte as well. It's like, what do they call it? The main chorus? The part that goes like this. It's too fast for me. And I'm just laughing because it's like, oh man, 2 episodes in a row I'm using Slipknot clips. It's like I couldn't help it. Like I said, I put it in the description too. But in case you don't read the description, and now I'm gonna make it where it's pointless to read the description to last video, that I was planning to use royalty-free music for that. Well, actually, my plan was to use Mechanical Rhythm from Xenoblade as the music for that scene, for that one room. And then I'm like, wait, I should look up some royalty-free music. And then I did, and I found some. I was like, oh yeah, I'll use this. And then, I don't know what got me on the train of thought. It was like, wait, what if I did instrumental Chop Suey? And then I looked it up and was like, no, I don't think this will fit. But then in the related videos to instrumental Chop Suey was instrumental Unsainted. It's like, ooh, this is really good. I really like the backing to Unsainted, so it's like, why not? What? Let's see how it fits. And I put it in, and it fit better than the royalty-free music I found. It's like, oh, I can't not use this. Also, that actually did catch me off guard a little bit. I forgot that happens. I was too busy talking about Unsainted and trying to collect money. Polterpup, would you go away so I can collect these bills? I'll probably use them on bills. You're just the worst. I don't know why Luigi keeps you around. Possessing things and choke him to death. Bad dog. You know, if I were watching this, and I do watch these because I edit them, obviously, so I have to watch them. If I were watching this as someone who wasn't making this, I'd be mad at me for skipping 2 and going to 1. Why'd you do that? You were going in order and then you went out of order. Why did you do that? The answer? I don't know. I just felt like it. Free will club or crew or whatever. Whatever Tim says. It's a rubber duck. Oh, that's stuck. Soccer? Get out of here. Or football if you're so inclined. If you ask me, it should be football. I grew up calling it soccer, but honestly, it's more football than American football. Because American football, they don't even use their feet. Unless they're kicking the I was gonna say super shot. You know, through the thing. That thing. I think this is, oh. I was gonna say a bubble machine. No, it's a fog machine. To set the mood. And also produce money for some reason. That's definitely counterfeiting. Like, fake money for a movie, I wouldn't call that counterfeiting. But that's counterfeiting. And this is getting paid for breaking leaves. Get out of here, clacker. And let's just activate the TV and then leave, because I think I got all the stuff. Actually, we'll leave through the TV. Blue Skidoo, we can too. Speaking of 2, it's apparently the Lord of the Rings. Apparently I've run out of things to say. I get really annoyed at myself when I leave long silences, because I don't like cutting stuff. But, like, sometimes it's just like, well, I didn't say anything interesting and I'm not doing anything interesting, so might as well cut. Or speed up. But I don't want to always, like... I don't want to allow myself to leave silences and then grow accustomed to it. And then always have to speed things up. But, you know, it can't... As they like to say in Japan, it can't be helped. That's a quote I hear a lot in, like, things that were, you know, originally made in Japan and then localized. I don't know why they like to say that a lot. I mean, I guess, you know, it's a saying that makes sense. You know, it's like, go with the flow, you know, don't sweat the small stuff, that kind of stuff. Except it can't be helped. But geez, like, I don't know if it's just the fact that it always gets localized in English is that exact phrase or what, but I find it annoying. There's a lot of, honestly, there's a lot of Japanese writing quirks that really annoy me. That's neither here nor there. So now that we got all those activated, I think we're basically gonna make a loop here. So the first thing you're supposed to do is figure out where the megaphone is, which we already did. It's in here. So now you need to figure out, well, how do you get it? And honestly, if you were to ask me how do you figure out how to get it, I don't know. You kind of just go between rooms, screwing around, nailing around, I guess I should say. Interacting with everything you can until you figure it out. Like that old TV, like that game show, Figure It Out. They still do that? So you gotta take this bottle cap, and you go through the TVs. So what you need to do, excuse me, is you need to get fire to burn the web. I guess that's how you figure it out. Well, how do you get fire? Well, you get it from the fire room, the one set with the cityscape, and I think there was fake fire, or maybe I jumped the gun a little bit. But how do you carry the fire to the web? Well, you need a torch. Well, how do you get the torch? I know I didn't show this, but there was a plant there, and you need to make the plant grow. Which I get now that I think about it, they teach you that at the end of the last level. It's like, hey, if you water plants, they grow. Well, how do you get that? Drop it in the well to get the water, but you can't get it out. When you look through the camera, and now it's all different. It's green screened. And you need a co-star. Or, well, the main star, I guess. The cameraman, it doesn't count as the star, I guess. So you need an actor. You need Luigi. And now you interact with this scene in the movie, and it plays out as it should in the movie. I don't know why they're wearing sunglasses, but okay. I think this is... Luigi was disappointed because I messed it up. Oh, that's... It makes me feel less upset at myself for messing that up. But also, you have to... you have to watch this again. It has to be slow again. Oops. I started to make you do that twice, Samara. Apparently I can't remember the difference between suck and blow today. Evidently I'm doing both. I already made that joke before. So now we take the water over to Lord of the Rings, and we grow that plant that I didn't show. But you just gotta kind of search around and find it. And actually, I couldn't have shown it off because you need to look through the camera first to get the plant to show up. Oh, I guess I need my actor. And that's how you know the torch is there, I guess, and that the torch can burn things, which I guess you would already know, but I don't know. Now goobs are showing up, so I guess it's fight time. No, you get back here. Okay, fine. I'll stop trying to do that. It was cool the one time, and now it's just like I just waste a bunch of time, have big silences trying to get that done. I did notice I'd go silent during fights. They're trying to catch like gold goobs and stuff. It can't be helped. You know, just practice. That's what'll help it. Actually. Up. Yes, that was should have said this instead of leaving another silence. My plan was to catch the one. I'd realized that if I had just catched the one goob and slammed him into the ones with shields. Whoops, I was holding B trying to collect money. I didn't want to get out of the camera. That's enough money. And now they gotta smash the thing again. Thankfully, the goobs should not show up again. But that will still happen again. Samara will still come out of the well again. You know, I'm not even sure if that is supposed to be Samara or if it's like supposed to be someone else. The face does not say Samara to me. But I guess that's, you know, it's supposed to be kind of goofy looking. To not actually scare anyone. Or not scare anyone too badly. Not have a genuine jump scare in this Luigi's Mansion game. I don't know, I'm oddly a fan of Samara's design, so I would have preferred if that were more like an actual Samara kind of deal. I dig that I just crawled out of a well look. Let's put it that way. I was thinking like, oh, you know, like, it's topical because I did just talk about that recently. Yeah, I talked about that on stream, not in an episode of Luigi's Mansion. Wait, we don't need this anymore. We need the torch. And the thing I was thinking about was like, oh yeah, I did mention the other day, like, I like pale skin. It's like, oh wait, that was a stream. That was a Dishonored 2 stream. Been unable to talk apparently. My Broca's area is just broke. Alright, so let's put the torch down. I got some fire. Or maybe not. Maybe they're gonna come and put it out. Or maybe they're gonna come arrest me for setting the fire, but I didn't do it! Nice improvised fire truck. Unfortunately, I don't think their fire extinguishers have money in them. But their hats do have glasses, so you can't strobe them. But you can slam them and get their hats off that way. Hats off to you, goob. Except it's also... Again, the slam makes combat a little too easy, but I'm okay with that. Well, I kind of am and I'm kind of not. But I'm definitely more okay with it than some people. Because I know there are people out there who get mad at games for being too easy. And really, as long as it's not as like the game is playing itself, like Kirby Star Allies, I'm okay with easy games. Oh, and since Luigi's on the camera, I can't do the trick where we both pull on the tail. So I just have to bleed him. I didn't bleed him long enough. It's fine. Get out of the way, Torch. I don't need you right now. I need you in like 10 seconds. Excuse me, when I finish this hammer. Okay, now it's torch time. And I thought I saw some bills there, but I guess not. And now we got our fire. So now let's go take our fire to our destination. What I was trying to say before was like, I've been playing Dishonored 2 a lot lately. Like, man, that's a really good game. I was realizing how good that series is, man. Super good. So we gotta get this box open before we can reach the web. Which for some reason you can only do that. You can only do this in movie mode. Ah, giant burning spider! Oh, it's gone. Yeah, for some reason you can only open the box in movie mode. I don't really get it, but okay. I did it again. Press B. Trying to collect money. Trying to... Now we gotta burn the spider again, I guess. You don't have to be careful with the torch, by the way. There's no worry of it going out. I just don't think there is. Maybe if you dropped in the well, had Samara fished it out for you. Or should I say had not Samara, because that isn't. Sorry, I already spoke about that. Spoke about that. Why can't I talk? I don't know how Luigi jumped, but he wave dashed or something. Stop hitting B. Yeah, let's get the megaphone. I already burned the web. Now let's get the megaphone. There. So now let's take the megaphone to Morty. Morty Scorsese, I guess. I don't know. Hey, buddy, I got your megaphone. Hey, buddy, I got your megaphone. Not gonna say thank you? You! Wait a second. Hold it right there. Don't eat me. I could totally fit in your mouth. Please don't eat me. I didn't notice until now, but your face. You have some nice features. There's your build. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, he's better than Mario, I guess, maybe. I see all the makings of a star. Ah, the creativity is shaking off all the dust and surging to life. Come, come. Let's start shooting. Where's my crew? Places, everyone. Take your places. How come set 5's not through a TV? Okay. Where's my place? If you want me to... Right there. Okay. Didn't even finish my question. Wait, hang on. I didn't read the script. Like, what are my lines and... action? But I... What do I do? You just pushed me on the set. You can't expect me to know what to do. Apparently we're filming an old school kaiju movie. Good old guys in suits on cardboard sets. Gotta love it, I guess. This is actually the boss fight for this stage, if you were wondering. No, we don't fight Morty. We fight this guy. Sorta, kinda. It's not a conventional fight, and it's a little tricky. I don't fully understand it. I'm probably gonna get it wrong. Case in point, I already got it wrong. I ran up to him trying to, like, oh, now's the time, we gotta damage him. But no. For the fireballs, obviously. Wouldn't that be weird if there was some kind of video game where it's like, your enemy starts shooting fireballs at you and it's like, oh, go get the fireballs. Well, except this one. That's the one where it's like, yeah, you need to return the fire. Literally return fire. I want that heart. This is reminding me of, like, SimCity and other such games. There was one SimCity I saw. I don't have it for myself. Saw a review of it. Or like a retrospective, I forget which. Good job, you got hurt getting the heart. Don't you love doing that? There was one SimCity I saw where the aesthetic was like a model town. Like everything looked plastic and there were like toys. And I just think the aesthetic was like really cool. And I've seen other like newer city builder games that presumably try the same thing. Like I think City Skylines tries to do it. Hey, don't you do that joke again. That wasn't funny the first time. You don't wear pants normally. This is art. Oh yeah, you would say that to someone who murders his co-star. Jeez. And now, satisfied with his shooting, he's gonna take the film and make a movie out of it, I guess. But not before he remembers to pay us. He apparently knew we wanted the button, so... Why do I keep forgetting that of course they know we want the button? But it is weirder... Excuse me, weird with this guy because he isn't fighting us. He just wanted to make a movie. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.